Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number 4. Yes, day number 4, week 15, spring 2024 of our journey together. That's day number 4, week 15, spring 2024 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this afternoon's class. Let's add up. Today is Thursday the 18th of April, 2024. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And the topic is arranging fractions. So the topic is arranging fractions.
Do you mean like greatest to least or least to greatest?
Yeah.
Like that?
So when you have to compare them and arrange them from in ascending order or descending order. All right, so all right, so question number 1 says that we wanna question number 1. We call this example number 1. States that arrange the fractions below in ascending order, then arrange the fractions in descending order. So first, they want us to arrange the fractions that they give us in ascending order, and then they want us to arrange them in descending order. Okay. So what fractions are we talking about? So we want to arrange the following fractions in ascending order or descending order. So the first one, or the first set of fractions we're looking at is we have say, let's say if we have, let me use a different color. Let's say if we have 4 over 8. So let me write it properly. By the way, write this down for me, please. So say we have 4 over 8, comma. Let's say we have 5 over 6. 5 over 6. So 4 over 8, 5 over 6. Let's say we have 7 over 12. So 4 over 8, 5 over 6, and 7 over 12. And let's say we have 2 over 3. And what we want to do is we want to arrange these fractions in, we can start off with ascending order and then arrange them in descending order. So based on this, which fraction do you think is the smallest? Is it 4 over 8? Is it 5 over 6? Is it 7 over 12? Or is it 2 over 3? Which one is the smallest? You don't have any idea which fraction out of the 4 is the smallest? Any
7
ideas?
over 12.
7 over 12. So which one do you think is the biggest then? If you think 7 over 12 is the smallest.
5 over 6.
5 over 6, you think that's the biggest? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anyone else want to try? China, which fraction do you think is the smallest?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Can I try?
Go ahead, Gilriana.
I think the smallest fraction is 2 over 3.
I think the smallest fraction is 2 over 3. Okay. And what do you think is the biggest one?
And I think the biggest one is probably 5 over 6.
5 over 6. Okay. And Reagan, what fraction you think is the smallest out of these 4?
I was gonna say like 5
I
over
can't.
6.
5 over 6. I think 5 over 6 is the smallest. And what do
Yes,
you
sir.
think is the biggest?
2/3.
2/3. Okay. All right. So those are some interesting answers. In order for us to figure out for sure, which, yeah, in order for us to figure out for sure which fraction is the biggest, smallest, or which one is in the middle or whatever, the first thing that we must do is we must find the lowest common multiple of these 4 numbers. So that's the first thing we have to do before we could compare them. All of the denominators, you cannot compare fractions if the denominators are not the same, right? Unless you are very intuitive and you have a good sense of it. Or you could change it into decimals. But for our purposes, before we compare them, we're going to try find LCM of these 3 numbers, well, 4 numbers. So that means that we have the first list of multiples of 8. And I need y'all to help me list the multiples of 8. They're going to be what? 8. What else? 16. What else? Times 3.
24.
24.
24. All right.
32.
32.
32. What else? 40.
40.
Yeah, 40 and so on, right? Those are the multiples of 8. And then the multiples of 6 are going to be what?
6.
6. What else?
12.
12.
18.
18. What else?
24.
24. Yeah, 24.
30.
What else? 30. And what else?
36.
36, right? And
36.
36, yes. And the list continues, right? And then the multiples of 12 are what?
12. 24.
12.
12.
36.
What else?
24.
24. What else?
36.
36.
48.
Times 4.
48. And 6.
48. What else? Times 6.
60.
60. Very good. And the list goes on, right? And then you have the multiples. Also, you have 8, 6, 12. And then you have the multiples of 3. What are the multiples of 3?
3.
It's going to be 3,
6.
6. What else?
9.
9, 12. What else?
15.
15. What else?
18,
18. What else?
21,
21. What else?
24,
24.
Mr. Petit?
All right.
Yes, sir, Mr. Petit.
So we have 8. So we list the multiples of 8. We list the multiples of 6. We list the multiples of 12. We list the multiples of 3. Okay, good. So what is the lowest common multiple?
24.
24. Yeah, 24, because 24 is in 8. 24 is in 6. 24 is in 12. And 24 is in 3. So those are the multiples of, well, those are the 4. So the LCM, right? The LCM of 8, 6, 12, and 3 is what?
24.
24. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
so now that we know what is the lowest common multiple, we're gonna find equivalent fractions for each of these numbers such that the denominators of the equivalent fractions that we have is 24. So, so let's go ahead and do that. So we have, let me use this color. So we have 4 over 8. Right? Now for 4 over 8, we access, again, we have the find equivalent fraction for 4 over 8 such that that equivalent fraction that we have is, its denominator is 24. We have to do the same thing for 5 over 6. So let me also write that as well. So let's go ahead and do it. We have the what times 8, right? What times 8 gives me 24?
3.
3. And whatever I do to the bottom, I must do to the top.
Up.
So it's gonna be 4 times 3. And so we have 4 times 3 is what?
12 over 24.
4 times 3 is gonna be what? 12.
Yeah.
And then 8 times 3 is what?
24.
24. Good. So the equivalent fraction of 4 over 8 such that its denominator is 24 is 12 over 24. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense for you.
Yes, sir.
Could it be reduced?
Yes,
Do
sir.
reduce
No,
it?
don't reduce it. Don't
Yes,
reduce
sir.
it. Reduce it. Don't reduce it. The reason why is we want all of the denominators to be 24. That's the only way we could compare them, right? So we purposely make it 24. Then we go into 5 over 6. We multiply. What times 6 gives me 24?
4.
4. Very good. And whatever I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. Very good. And so we have, it's gonna be all over. 6 times 4 is what?
24,
24. And 5 times 4 is what?
20.
20. So the equivalent fraction for 5 over 6 is 20 over 24. Okay. So we have 12 over 24, 20 over 24. Okay, what else do we have? Let's go ahead and do the other one. We have 7 over 12.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Mm-hmm.
My math teacher used a different way.
What did they do?
They use like a chart and they do the lowest common multiples like what you did over.
Okay. I mean, once you find the lowest common multiple, that's fine. And then once you find equivalent fractions, you're well on your way. So it's going to be equal to what times 12 give me 24? What times 12 give me 24?
Oh,
Pardon?
2.
2. 2, very good. 12 times 2. And then obviously 7 times 2 is 24. And fourth, we're going to do the same thing for the bottom. What times 3 is 24? What times 3 is 24?
8.
Yeah, 8. And 2 times 8. And so it's going to be equal to 12 times 2 is what? What is 12 times 2?
24.
24. Very good. And then we have 7 times 2. What is 7 times 2? That's going to be what? What is 7 times 2?
14.
14. Good. And then we have 3 times 8. What is 3 times 8? That's going to be what?
24.
24 as well. And then 2 times 8 is what? 16. 16. Okay. So now all of our fractions, every last one of them, the denominators is what? The denominators is 24. So that means now we could properly compare them, right? Now we can say which one is the highest, which one is the lowest. Now we could probably compare and see which one is going to be the highest, the lowest, and stuff like that, right? So let's go ahead. So based on this, which one is the highest fraction?
20 over 24.
20 over 24. So that means that 5 over 6 is the highest, right? Which one is the second highest?
Or 16 over 24.
16 over 24, which is 2/3. That's the second highest. Which one is the third highest?
14 over 24.
14 over 24, that's the third highest. Or 7 over 12, which one is the fourth highest?
12 over 24.
12 over 24, very good. So if we were to write this in, let's do ascending order first. So I'm going to do ascending order. So ascending order, we know ascending order means that I'm going to start from the highest and then I'm going to go lower. So ascending order. Okay, good. Which one is the highest? You said it. It's what?
20 over 24.
20 over 24, which is what?
5 over
5 over 6. Very good. So this one is the first one. Which one is the second one?
So, Mr. Badi, I have
Uh-huh.
a question.
Go ahead.
That means I was right when I say 5/6 was the highest.
Yeah, yeah.
So what does descending mean?
I'm sorry. Ascending means you start from the lowest to the highest. I'm sorry. So, we doing it wrong. These ascending means you start from the smallest to the low.
4 over 8.
Yeah, so we're gonna start from the smallest. So let's do that. So the smallest one is 4/8. Yeah, 4/8. So 4/8. We almost messed this question up. Thank you, Olivia. And so 4/8 is going to be, that's the lowest one. What's the second lowest? I'd say 14/24, 7/12. I'd say that. 7/12. And then the next one would be what? 16/24, which is what? 2/3? Yeah, 2/3. And then we have another one, which is the highest, which is what? 5/6. 5/6. So ascending means that we're gonna go from least to greatest, right? So let me just write that down. So ascending order means from least to greatest. That's what ascending order means, from least to greatest. All right, now let's move on to descending order, which means from highest to lowest, right? So descending order, let me choose a color. Let's use this red color. So descending order, descending. So for descending order, it means which one is the highest and which one is going to be the highest. Definitely what? 5/6, right? Which is 20/24. So it's going to be 5/6. That's the biggest one. 5/6, comma. Which one is the second highest? 2/3, which is 16/24. So 2/3. And then we have the third one. The third highest is going to be 7/24, which is 14/24. And which one is the smallest? The fourth one. 4/8. Very good. 4/8. And so the answer here is 4/8. So in ascending order, it's 4/8, 7/12, 2/3, 5/6. In descending order, it's going to be 5/6, 2/3, 7/12, and 4/8. And so what that means then is that descending order, so descending order means from greatest to least. Okay, great. Let me know if you understand how we got this answer. Again, let me know if you understand how we got this.
Yes, sir.
China.
Yes, sir.
Olivia, Chai, anyone else? Let me know if you understand how we got this.
Yes, sir.
Malia,
Yes, sir.
Dari,
Yes, sir.
Samantha,
Yes, sir.
Kingston.
Yes, sir.
Good. The rest of you who did not respond, I need you to respond. Let me know if you understand how we got our answer. Let me know if you understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I need China, explain how we got to arrange our answers in ascending and descending order. China.
Yes, sir. So first, we write down the fractions, which is 4/8, 5/6, 7/12, and 2/3. Then we have to find the lowest common multiple of the denominators. And the lowest common multiple of 8, 6, 12, and 3 is 24. So after, we have to multiply the top, because whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. So 4/8, 8 times 3 equals 24. So we have to multiply 4 times 3, which gives us 12. And then we do 5/6. So 6 times 4 equals 24. And we have to do 5 times 4, which equals 20. Then we do 7/12. 7 times 2 is 24. And 7 times 2 is 14, and 12 times 2 is 24. Then we do 2/3, and 2 times 8 is 16, and 3 times 8 is 24. So afterwards, we have to look at the numerators and figure out which numbers is the lowest and the highest. And when we do it in descending order, we can see that 4/8 is the lowest, and 4/8, then 7/12, then 2/3, then 5/6. Then when we go in descending order, we go from the greatest to the lowest. So then we can find out that it's 5/6, 2/3, 7/12, then 4/8.
Very good. I need to, are y'all finished writing this down? If you're finished writing this down, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. For those of you who have finished writing this down. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to take a picture of their work and send it to me. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Ajani, do you understand how we got our answer? Where's Ajani? Ajani, do you understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir.
Aliana, do you understand? Where's Aliana? Aliana, can you hear me? I can't hear from Aliana. Angel, do you understand how we got our answer? Where's Angel? Angel? Oh no, I can't hear from Angel. Bethany, do you understand how we got our answer? Where's Bethany? Okay, yes. And Brashawn, you understand how we got our answer? Brashawn, are you there?
Yes, sir.
You working on this or you working on the paper?
I used to do some of the work from the paper now.
Okay. Okay, and Bree and Bride, do y'all understand this?
Yes, sir.
Good. How about you, Dari? Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Dia Gibson, do you understand this?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. We're gonna do another one and hopefully you can understand it. Did you send your notes, Dia?
No, sir, because I on my phone, my iPad is by my sister.
Okay, you wrote the notes down though.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Dion, you understand how we got our answer? Where's Dion?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Dion, I need you to stay back because I have something for you to complete before you go.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me take a picture of this and put inside the chat. Let's do another example, right? So let's do another example. Make our drawings. Okay, so let's go on to question number, next part, number 2. So just gonna say example number 2. We just get added up. Have everything that I need. So write the second example down for me. We're gonna say example number 2. And the instructions are basically the same. What we want to do is we want to arrange the fractions given below in ascending and descending order. So arrange the following fractions in ascending order. Then arrange them. Let's see if we did the, if we then arrange them in descending order. So for example, let's say we have let's say we have let's say we have 3 over 4. So 3 over 4, comma. Say we have 5 over 6. 5 over 6. Let's say we have 7 over 12. Let's say we have 2 over 3. So in order to arrange these fractions in ascending and descending order, what is the first thing that we need to do? We know what's the first thing we need to do?
Lowest
Find
common
LCM.
Find the LCM. Very good. We need to find the LCM of these 4 numbers. So the LCM, we need to find the LCM of 4, 6, and 12, and 3. So we, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I put the wrong numbers. This is basically the same thing as the last time. We don't want this. I'm sorry. Gee, I give you all the same numbers. What I want is, I want 3 over 4, 1 over 2. So 3 over 4, 1 over 2. Then I want 6 over 10. Then I want 2 over 5. That's what I want. Okay, so those are the numbers that we're dealing with. So we need to find the LCM of 4, 2, 4, 2. So find the LCM of 4, 2, 10, and 5. That's the assignment. All right, so in order to do that, what must we do? What must we do in order to get the LCM of those 4 numbers?
Find the
Hello?
lowest common.
Hello? What must we
List
do?
the multiples.
Find the lowest
Let-
common.
Yeah, we have to find the lowest common multiple by listing the multiples first, right? So we want to list the multiples of, let's start off by listing the multiples of 4. So the multiples of 4 are going to be interesting. I think we good now. So the multiples of 4 are going to be 4.
8.
Mhm. So 4, 8. 8 times 3, 12. 8 times 4,
6.
16. 8 times 5,
20.
20. 8 times 6,
24.
24. And so on, right? And so that's 4. And then multiples of 2. 2, 4,
6.
6,
8.
8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I mean, we could continue without stop here. And Dari, give me the multiples of 10. Dari,
Yes, sir. 10,
wait, give me one moment. Go ahead.
20,
Uh-huh.
30,
Yep.
40,
40,
50,
40, 50, and so on, right?
yes, sir.
And Ajani, where's Ajani?
Yes, sir.
Multiples of 5.
5, 10, 15,
Mm-hmm.
20,
Uh-huh.
25.
Yep.
30,
25, 30. Uh-huh.
35.
Okay, and we can stop right there. Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. All right, so we have the multiples of 5, the multiples of 10, the multiples of 4, and the multiples of 2. Based on this, anyone can answer, what is the lowest common multiple of these numbers?
20.
20.
20, yeah, 20. 20 is in 4. 20 is in 2. 20 is in 10. Let me write that properly. 20 is in 10. 20 is in 5. And so now what we need to do, what's the next step? We have to do what? What's the next step?
We found 8 times.
So we have to take each of these fractions that we got, and we have to basically write an equivalent fraction for each of them. So we have
Excuse
three
me,
of-
Mr. Petit.
uh-huh.
I finished it.
Oh, you finished already? Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is it in ascending order?
In the ascending order, I have 2 over 5, 1 over 2, 6 over 10, and 3 over 4.
Okay. Okay, put that inside the chat. That'll be something for us to see if you got it. But yeah, put it inside the chat if you got it already. Jasmine Moss. Where's Jasmine Moss?
Yes, sir.
What times 4 gives me 20?
5
5. Whatever I do to the bottom, I must do to the.
to the top.
Very good. And what times 2 gives me 20?
2 times 8.
20. What times 2 gives me 20? Jasmine, what times 2 gives me 20?
I'm sorry, 10.
10, very good. So we do multiply the top and bottom by 10. Dion, where's Dion? Dion, are you there? Can't have from Dion. Reagan. Reagan, what is 4 times 5?
20 and 3 times 5 is 15.
Very good. 4 times 5 is 20 and 3 times 5 is
15.
15. Very good. And Reagan, how about a half? 2 times 10 is what?
2 times 10 is 20.
Mm-hmm.
And 10 times 1 is 10.
Very good. 10 times 1 is 10. Good. So we have 3 over 4. Its equivalent fraction is 15 over 20. And we have a half. Its equivalent fraction is 10 over 20. Let's do another one. So we're going to do now 6 over 10. So we have 6 over 10. And we want to express that as equivalent fraction such that its denominator is 24. And then we have 2 over 5. And so what we have here is Chai, what are we going to multiply by 10 to get 20?
2.
2. And what are we going to multiply to the top?
2.
2 as well. What times 5 gives me 20?
4.
4. And what times 2 gives me? What are we going to do with the 2?
Times it by 4.
And by the 4. Because whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Gianna. Where's Gianna?
Yes, sir.
What is 10 times 2?
20.
20. What is 6 times 2?
12.
12. Very good. And Gilbriana, what is 5 times 4?
20.
20. And what is 2 times 4?
8.
8. And so now we have 15 over 20, 10 over 20, and 12 over 20 and 8 over 20. So the equivalent fraction for 3 over 4 is 15 over 20. A half is equal to 10 over 20. 6 over 10 is equal to 12 over 20, and 2 over 5 is equal to 8 over 20. All right, now let's go ahead and write it in ascending order. I see some persons put their answers in the chat already. That's commendable. When we say ascending order, what do we mean?
Least to greatest.
Least to greatest.
Very good. So you're going to start from the lowest, right? And then go up. So ascending order. So ascending order. So what is the smallest one? The smallest one is what?
2 over 5.
2 over 5. Very good. That's the smallest one. So it's going to be 2 over 5. After that is what? After 2 over 5 is what? What's the next one? Where's Gilbriana? Gilbriana, after 2 over 5, what is the one that comes after it? If we go in an ascending order.
Pardon me?
After 2 over 5, what's the one that comes after it?
A half.
A half?
1 over 2.
1 over 2? Yeah, 10 over 20, that's true. That's true. So that's a half, which comes next because it's 10 over 20. Finish it up, Gilbriana.
After that would be 6 over 10.
6 over 10, which is
12 over 20.
12 over 20. Third one.
And after that would be a third quarter, a third or fourth quarter.
You mean 3/4?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Good, 3/4. Anyone else got this before me? 2/5, a half, 6 over 10, 3 over 4. Anyone else got
I did.
this? Or-
I did.
I
Okay.
did.
Okay, China.
It is.
Okay. Okay, now let's do descending order. Descending. Let me erase all this stuff. So now we're gonna do descending order. Okay, so it's gonna be descending order. Descending order. Now, descending order means that you start at the highest one and then you go down. And so, Tegan, what is the highest one out of these?
3 over 4.
3 over 4. That's this one. So it's going to be 3 over 4, which is 15 over 20. And what's the next one?
6 over 10.
6 over 10. Yep, that's true. That's the second one. 12 over 20. 6 over 10. Good. And what's the third one?
1 over 2.
1 over 2, which is a half. And then what's the fourth one?
2 over 5.
2 over 5. Do you know an easy way to get this? So if you look carefully, right, they are just in reverse. I don't know if you all saw that, but
Yes, sir.
you saw that, right? This is going this way, that's going the next way. So if you get one, then just put it in reverse to get the other one. Okay. All right, let me know if you all understand how to do this. Again, let me know if you all understand how to do this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Good. Where's Samantha? Samantha, are you there?
Yes, sir.
You understand how to do this?
Yes, sir.
How about Kmar? Kmar, do you understand? Kmar, where's Kmar?
Pardon me, Mr. Petit. Can you?
And let me ask, Casey. Casey, can you explain how we got our answer?
Yes. First, we find the LCM of 4, 2, and 10, and 5. And the LCM and the lowest common multiple is 20.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have to see. I think it's I don't really, I know what I doing, right? But when it comes to like, you say how much times 4 could go into 20, right?
4 times what number gives me 20?
Yes, so that's what we say. So for 5, so we multiply the 3 and the 4 by 5, and we get 15 over 20. And we do the same thing for 6,
Mm-hmm.
and we get 12 over 20. And we do the same thing for 1 over 2 and 2 over 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put all our answers in ascending order. From ascending order is from least to greatest. So it's 2 over 5 first, because that's the smallest. Then 1 over 2, then 6 over 10, and 3 over 4. Then descending order is from greatest to least.
Mm-hmm.
And the greatest one is 3 over 4, then 6 over 10, then 1 over 2, then 2 over 5.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. Oh, by the way, before we move on to the grade exercise, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, before we move on to the grade exercise, I need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Before we move on to the grade exercise.
Pardon me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Can you send in the notes, please? I just joined, sir.
No problem. So I'm gonna send this particular one. I'm gonna resend the first one.
Miss
All right.
Petit,
Yes, Kmar.
is the first line in the chat?
I'm gonna resend it.
Yes, sir.
Again, go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, I need everyone's work. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to send in their work, please. I need everyone to send in their work before we move on to the grade exercise. I need you all to take a picture of your work and send it to me. Especially those persons who don't usually send in their work. I need you to do that. All right. Jalen, do you understand how to do this? Where's Jalen? Jalen, do you
Yes, sir.
understand? Okay. And Kyle Williamson, do you understand? Where's Kyle?
Yes, I understand way more better now than yesterday, so.
Okay,
Well,
that's good.
yes, sir.
And Mark, where's Mark? Mark, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Ricardo, do you understand how to do this? Where's Ricardo?
Yeah, so
Okay, good. So let me go ahead and give you the grade exercise. So let me give you the grade exercise. I'm gonna take a picture of, I'm gonna take this particular slide and put it inside the chat for those of you who are still working. All right, clear all drawings. Let's go ahead and do this now. Okay, so let's go on to the grade exercise. I'm only gonna give you 2. So grade exercise number 1. You only need 2 of them. So 1, arrange the given fractions in ascending order. Write this down for me, please. Then in descending order. What are the fractions we're looking at? So we have 1/2, comma, 4/9, comma, 2/3, comma, and 5/6. So you arrange these fractions in ascending order and then descending order. Question number 2, arrange the given fractions in ascending order, then arrange them in descending order. Fractions are 3/4, 7/9, 4/6, and 1/3. All right, it's just 2 of them that I want you to do. The first one is I want you to arrange the fractions in ascending order. And then in descending order, the second one, arrange the fractions in ascending order, then arrange them in descending order, 1/2, 4/9, 2/3, 5/6. Then for the second one, 3/4, 7/9, 4/6, and 1/3. Okay, where's Kiajane? Kiajane, are you there? Where's Kiajane? Kiajane, are you there? Where's Kiajane? Kiajane, I need your notes. I need you to send in your notes, Kiajane. You understand me? I don't have your notes yet. Where's Ajani? Ajani, are you there? Where's Ajani?
Yes.
I need you to take a picture of your notes and send them to me. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
And Jalen, where's Jalen?
Yes, sir.
I need you to take a picture of your notes and send them.
Yes, sir.
And Mark, where's Mark?
Yes, sir.
Where's your notes?
I'm gonna send them now.
And Ashtan Webb, I need you to send in your work. Where's Ashtan Webb? Ashtan Webb, I need you to send in your work. And Kmar, where's Kmar?
Yes, sir.
Where's your notes from today?
I still writing the first load.
Did you send your work from yesterday?
Yes, sir.
What about the English? I only
No,
see
I
the.
understand that.
I need you to say. I need to take a picture of that as well. I only see the examples for math. Where's the grade exercise for math from yesterday? You need to. You need to do that.
Oh, I think my dad's one.
I need you to take a picture of the notes. You didn't send all of the notes from yesterday.
Well, I have to wait till my dad come home.
Okay. Please make sure that you are writing down all of the notes and not just some of them. Where's Summer? All right. Summer, did you send in your notes yet? Summer.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Ricardo, did you send in your work?
Yes, sir.
Reagan, where's Reagan?
I'm with you, sir.
Where's your notes?
I already sent my notes, sir.
What number you on?
I'm on number 1. I'm on descending. Down going on to number 2.
Okay.
Pardon me, Mr. Petit.
Go
I
ahead.
will have to send my notes on my mom's phone since I cannot access my phone at the moment. I do not know where it is.
Okay. Say again, did you send in your notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Nakari, where's Nakari?
Yeah.
Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Pardon?
Yes, sir.
Did you send in your notes, Nakari?
No, sir.
I need you to take a picture of your notes and send them to me.
My mother is not here. She's on vacation.
Um,
I could send it off my father's phone when he come back.
yeah, stood up for me. Samantha, what number you on?
I'm finishing and send right now.
Okay. Ajani and Jalen. Ajani and Jalen. I still don't have your work. That's Ajani and Jalen. I still don't have your work. Where's Jeremy? Jeremy, where are you, Jeremy? Jeremy, are you there? Where's Jeremy? Jeremy Lines, can you hear me? Where's Jeremy? And Sarah. Malia, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Aliana, are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Gilbriana, what number you on?
I'm on number 2, descending.
Okay.
Excuse me, Miss Mudi.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Can you send me the exercise, not exercise, example number 2, sir? I disconnected. I didn't get to finish it.
The
Example number 2,
okay.
please. Thank you.
Okay. All right, is there anyone who is finished? Let me know if you're finished. Is there anyone who is finished, completed?
I finished.
I am.
China, anyone else?
I am.
Olivia,
Yes, sir.
Samantha?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Petit,
Go ahead,
I'm about to send her up to your email, so.
no problem. All right, for those of you who are finished, we're gonna. All right, let's go ahead and actually answer these questions. Okay, let's start off with number one. Okay, so for number one, let's go ahead and let me give myself space. Okay, so for number one, I need Samantha, can you help me with how are we gonna get our answer for number one, Samantha?
Yes, sir. Okay. Well, we find LCMs for 8, not 8, sorry, for 2, 9, 3, and 6.
So when we find the LCM of 2, 3, 6, and 2, 2, 9, 3, and 6. So what are the multiples of 2?
2, 4, 6, 8,
2, 4, 6, 8,
8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
10, 12, 14, 16, and what?
18.
And 18, very good. And then the multiples of 9?
9, 18,
9,
20,
18, what else?
27,
27,
36, 45.
36, and so on. Okay, and
3,
what else?
3,
Multiples of
6, 3,
so 3, yeah.
6, 9,
3, 6, 9,
12,
12,
15,
15,
18, 21.
18, and we can stop at 21, right?
Yes, sir.
And then multiples of 6.
6, 12,
What else?
18,
18,
24.
24, and so on. So based on this, what is the lowest common multiple?
18.
18. Very good. Did anyone else get 18 for the lowest common multiple of these four numbers?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 18 is the correct one. So 18 is the lowest common multiple. All right, now, what's the next thing we have to do? We have to go ahead, Samantha.
And we find what match all the denominators to get 18.
Mm-hmm.
What time 2 is 18? And we get 2 times 9 is 18.
Mm-hmm.
And we put the 9 on top to
It's gonna be 9 over
18.
18. Good. And then the next one is we have
4 over 9
4 over 9.
times that by 2.
So you're saying 9 times 2?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 9 times 2 is 18. Multiply this by what?
By 2.
2 as well. So it's gonna be 8 over 18. And then what we have for this one? 2 over 3.
2 over 3.
Good. It's gonna be
Multiply
equal
by
to
6. Top and bottom.
by 6, because 6 times 3 is 18. That's correct. So this is 18. 2 times 6 is what?
12.
12. Good. So that's 12 over 18. And then we have 5 over 6.
Multiply it by 3.
So we're gonna multiply
and
this
bottom.
by, yeah, top and bottom by 3. This is 18. Multiply this one by 3. Multiply that by 3. So 18, 6 times 3 is 18. 5 times 3 is
15.
15. Good. And so if we were to write this in
Ascending
ascending
order.
order,
4 over 9.
so ascending order, one moment. So ascending order would be the start from the lowest, which would be what?
4 over 9.
4 over 9. What else?
1 over 2.
A half, which is 9 over 8, yeah. What
2 over
else?
3.
2 over 3. Yeah, 2 over 3. And then what's the next one?
5 over 6.
5 over 6. Very good. And then descending order would be what?
5 over 6.
The opposite way, right?
Yes, sir.
So 5 over 6. What else?
2 over 3.
2 over 3.
1 over 2.
2 over 3. 1 over
And
2.
4 over 9.
1 over 2. And 4 over 9. Thank you. Did anyone else get this? Let me know if you got this. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Let me know if you got this.
Yes,
Chai,
sir.
Olivia, anyone else got this? Let me know.
I did.
I did.
Malik, Reagan,
I also did.
Summer.
I did.
Okay,
I did.
very
I
good.
did.
Very good. Okay, next up. So if you got it right, please put a tick. If you got it wrong, well, you need to make the corrections. Summer, how can we arrange this in ascending order?
We firstly have to find the LCM of all of the numbers denominators, basically, the fraction.
Mm-hmm. What's the LCM of 4,
4,
6, 9,
2,
and 3?
The LCM for 4 is 4.
No, I just want you to tell me the LCM.
The LCM is. I have to work it out.
Oh, you haven't done number 2 yet.
No, so I did it in the decimal way and not the
Oh, okay.
LCM.
Never mind, no problem. Let me ask, Gianna, where's Gianna? Where's Gianna?
Yes, sir.
Are you finished with number 2?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your LCM for 4, 9, 6, and 3?
My LCM was 36.
Your LCM was 36, very good. So it's gonna be 36. So if we were to convert this one, this would be? 3 over 4 was what? You multiply top and bottom by what? Gianna?
Yes, sir.
A 3 over 4, would we multiply top and bottom by?
We multiply by 9.
By 9, very good. And what's your fraction?
My fraction is 27 over 36.
27 over 36, very good. And then for the second one, what's your fraction? But would we multiply it by first before we do that? 4. Very good. Divided by 4, multiplied by 4. What's your fraction for this one?
28 over 36.
28 over 36, that's correct. And then for the third one, what's your fraction? So would you multiply it by first?
I multiply by 6. And my fraction is 24 over 36.
24 over 36, very good. And then finally for a third, what you get?
I multiply by 12 and I get 12 over 36.
So multiply this by 12. Multiply this by 12. And we get what?
12 over 36.
12 over 36. Okay, so if we were to arrange this in ascending order, what would it be?
It would be 1 over 3, 4 over 6.
1 over 3, that's 12 over 36, right?
Yes, sir.
1 over 3. What else?
4 over 6.
4 over 6, because that's 24. Yeah, 4 over 6.
3 over 4.
3 over 4.
And 7 over 9.
7 over 9. Very good. Very good. So it's ascending order. And then descending order would be what?
I get 7 over 9.
7 over 9.
3 over 4.
3 over 4, yes.
4 over 6.
4 over 6.
And then 1 over 3.
And 1 over 3. Very good. Very good. Is there anyone who got the same answers for ascending order
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
and descending order? Let me know if you got the same answers.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. All right. Anyone got all 2 right? Both right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I did.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. If you got all right, please put I inside the chat. Again, if you got all right, please put I inside the chat. Again, if you got all right, please put I inside the chat. If you got 1 wrong, please put Y, and if you got 2 wrong, please put N. Again, if you got all right, please put I inside the chat. If you got 1 wrong, please put Y. If you got 2 wrong, please put N. All right, so let's move on to another question. Let me know if y'all understand how to do this. Again, let me know if y'all understand how to
Yes,
do
sir.
this.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
that's good. Okay, so let's move on to another question. I'm gonna put this inside the chat. Also, I'm gonna put this inside. Where's Joseph? Is Joseph here? Joseph, are you there? Where's Joseph? I don't think I hear from Joseph.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Joseph, where's your notes?
Yeah, I have one.
I need you to take a picture of your notes and send them to me.
Yes, sir.
By the way, give me one moment. Malik, don't just interrupt me like that, man. By the way,
Yes.
Joseph, do you understand how to do this?
Like sort of, yeah.
Sort of. Make sure I look over the notes and look over the examples that I did so you get a better understanding of it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the next question.
I mean, Miss Petit. I found
Go
my
ahead.
phone, so
Okay,
I
that's
will
good.
be able to send the notes through it. So.
All right, no problem. Okay, so this is another type of question that we need to consider. So the question says, let's write this down. Call this one example number 3. By the way, write this down for me. Again, write this down. Example number 3. Example number 3 says, in a survey of 489 people, in a survey of 489 people, 2 over 3 of them choose basketball. By the way, write down this example as their favorite sport. How many people choose basketball? So we have a survey, right? And in this survey, we have 2/3 of people choose basketball as their favorite sport. And the question says, it's called, example number 3. No, let me just call this examples, and then, so I'm going to give another one anyway. So, and it's going to be the third one. So in a survey of 489 people, 2/3 of them choose basketball as their favorite sport. How many people choose basketball? China, you have any idea of how we're going to do this? We have 489 people, 2/3 of them choose basketball as their favorite sport. China, any idea?
No, sir.
No. How about you, Dari? Do you have any idea of how we're going to do it?
I think so.
Go ahead. What you think we should do?
I think we have to put 489 over 1.
And do what? And do what?
Pardon?
And do what with it? And do what with it?
I
You're not sure.
no, sir. I sure.
You ain't sure? Gabriana, you want to try?
Okay. I mean, yes, sir. I think we should put a 1 under 189 to make it a fraction.
What are we gonna do with that fraction?
I think we're going to divide it
Divide it. We're gonna divide it with what?
with 2/3.
Okay, interesting. Anyone else want to try who think they know? How are we gonna get an answer? It says in a survey of 489 people, 2/3 of them choose basketball as their favorite sport. How many people choose basketball? How are we gonna get an answer? No one knows how to do this? Summer, where's Summer?
Howie.
Olivia, not you. Uh, Summer, do you know? Where's Summer?
I can try, Mr. Badit.
Try, Kingston. Yeah, try.
So we can multiply 489 over 1 times 2/3, and then we divide.
Okay. Very close. Olivia, what should we do? Where's Olivia? I
You
can't.
said very close to that person, so I can't remember.
You change your mind? I mean, the only thing he said divide. We don't, obviously you multiply it out and then I guess he's meaning divide afterwards. So that still be right. Okay, so basically this one is not hard because the key word here is of, right? Of. So it says how many people choose basketball? Well, 2/3, right? 2/3 of the total chose basketball, right? Now, when we say of, what does of mean? When we say of, what does of mean? Of means that we're gonna what? Of means that we're gonna multiply, right? Multiply. So if we say 2/3 of 489, that means we're gonna multiply. And so what this means is we're gonna say it's gonna be equal to 2/3, right? Multiplied by what? Multiplied by what? 400 and what? 89. How do we represent 489 as a fraction? How do we do that? If you wanna
Put it over 1.
put it over 1, very good. Put it over 1. And so now we're just gonna multiply this fraction, these two fractions. And so let's go ahead and multiply it. We have, let me use a different color. So we have to multiply the numerators. So we say 2 times 489. Let me say 3 times 1, right? So this is gonna be equal to, it's gonna be equal to 2 times 489 is what?
978.
2 times 489. Let's multiply it out. So 489 multiplied by 2. Bri, what is 2 times 9? Bri, where's Bri? Is Bri here? Where's Bri? I can't. Bree, where's Bri?
I'm actually not sure, sir.
Okay. Are you all in the same house?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, you can answer then. What is 2 times 9?
18, sir.
18. So we put the 8 down. We put the 1 above. What is 2 times 8? I mean you, Bri. I mean Bree.
16 and plus 7 and plus 1 is 17.
Very good. 16 plus 1 is 17. Then we add the 1. What is 2 times 4?
8 and plus 1 is 9.
Very good. 8 plus 1 is 9. And so 2 times 489 is going to give us 978. And Bree, what is 3 times 1? Bree, what is 3 times 1?
3.
3, very good. And so now we have 978 divided by 3. And so we're going to divide it. Jasmine Moss, let's divide this. How many times does 3 goes into 9?
3
Ja-
goes into 9 3 times.
3 times, very good. So we have 3 times 3, which is
9,
9. Do 9 minus 9, which is 0.
0.
Bring down the 7. How many times does 3 go into 7?
3 goes into 7 once.
3 goes into 7 once? No. When else
Twice.
3 goes into 7? Jasmine,
Sorry, twice.
twice. 3 times 2 is
3 times 2 is 6.
6. We do 6 minus 6. I mean, 7 minus 6. What is 7 minus 6?
1.
1. Very good. Next, we bring down the 8.
8.
How many times does 3 go into 18?
6 times.
6 times. Very good. So 3 times 6 is 18. And so it's going to be 18 minus 18, which is going to be 326. So our answer here is going to be 326. So 326 people, right, chose basketball. So the answer here is going to be 326 people. Question, do y'all understand how we got the answer?
Yes.
I mean, if y'all understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It must be I get the same thing.
You get the same answer, 326.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Good. So the answer is 326 people. Aliana, do you understand how we got it?
Yes, sir.
Explain how we got 326.
In a survey of 489 people, 2/3 of them chose basketball as their favorite sport. How many people chose basketball? 2/3. So we had to do 2/3 of 489. So we multiplied 2/3 times 489 over 1, which gave us 978 over 3. We divided, and that gave us 326.
Very good. And Ricardo, do you understand how we got this? Where's Ricardo? Ricardo, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Explain how we got 326, Ricardo.
All right. So we
What do we do?
we do 2/3
Mm-hmm.
multiply 4/8. And we make 4/8 into a fraction. So we just put 1. So then we multiply 2 for 489. And we get 978.
Mm-hmm.
Then we multiply 3 and 1. And we get 3. So then we divide 3 over 3 and 978.
Mm-hmm.
So we get 326.
Thank you. So the answer is 326. So basically, if it's of, right, you're going to multiply the thing. Let's do another example. Example number 4. And so write this down. I'm going to ask you to send this soon, but write this down for me. Okay. I don't need all this information. We already divided it. All right, let's call this one number 4. The students of, say, the grade 7, students of Mistress Gibson's class were asked about their favorite pizza toppings. There are 65 students in the class. 5th two-fifths of the class two-fifths of the class chose pepperoni as their favorite topping. Question is, how many students chose pepperoni? So the question says that the grade 7 students of Miss Gibson class were asked about their favorite